Snowflake offers various table types tailored to specific use cases. To grasp the distinctions between these tables, it's essential to delve into the workings of continuous data protection within Snowflake. In Snowflake, your data is bucketed into three distinct categories, each with its designated storage area. First, there's active data right within your tables. Then, you've got time travel data, which is like a time machine for historical information you can explore. Lastly, we've got fail-safe data, which acts as your safety net, ensuring backup and disaster recovery. Active data consists of the information you interact with regularly. It encompasses the data in your Snowflake tables, which you access through your queries, any modifications you make using data definition language updates, and any changes made through data manipulation language updates. When dealing with active data, you'll frequently engage in updating and managing this information as part of your daily workflow. Snowflake Time Travel allows you to journey back in time and access historical data, including information that may have been changed or deleted. It's like having a time machine for your data. So, what can you do with time travel? Here are some exciting possibilities. Time travel lets you bring back data-related objects, such as tables, schemas, and databases, that might have been deleted or dropped, whether accidentally or intentionally. You can use time travel to create duplicates and backups of critical data from key moments in the past, ensuring you never lose vital information. Time travel is not just about data recovery, it's a powerful tool for analyzing how your data has been used and manipulated over specific time frames. To make the most of time travel, you can configure the data retention period specific to each table. This means you have control over how far back in time you can travel for a particular dataset. Lastly, data residing in the fail-safe storage is distinct from the time travel feature. Once your data surpasses the time travel retention period, it transitions into the fail-safe state. Fail-safe ensures the accessibility and recoverability of your data, even in scenarios involving security breaches or system failures. Unlike time travel, the fail-safe period is fixed and not customizable, spanning 7 days. Entry into the fail-safe phase occurs when your time travel period concludes. If you require data recovery during the fail-safe duration, the process may entail several hours or even days, and you must initiate contact with Snowflake for assistance. Snowflake offers support for 3 distinct types of internal tables. These include permanent tables, which serve as the default table type, temporary tables, and transient tables. These table types vary in terms of their availability, time travel retention duration, and fail-safe period. First, let's dive into the concept of permanent tables, which are quite straightforward. These tables encompass any regular tables you've created, and the data within them remains intact until you consciously choose to delete the table. With permanent tables, you have the flexibility to configure the time travel retention period, which can range from 0 to 90 days in all editions except the Standard Edition of Snowflake. In the Standard Edition, the time travel period is limited to either 0, disabling time travel, or 1 day. Additionally, the fail-safe period for permanent tables extends to 7 days for all editions of Snowflake. Moving on, let's explore temporary tables. These tables come with a unique characteristic: they are exclusively valid within the session in which they are generated. Consequently, the data within temporary tables remains accessible solely for the duration of the ongoing session. It's important to note that temporary tables have a restricted time travel allowance, limited to just 1 day, and unlike permanent tables, there is no fail-safe option available for temporary tables. When it comes to transient tables, they bear similarities to permanent tables as the data within them remains intact until the user deliberately drops the table. However, it's important to note that transient tables come with certain limitations. The maximum time travel window for transient tables is limited to just 1 day, and there is no fail-safe option provided. Consequently, it's advisable to employ transient tables exclusively for data that can be recreated externally to Snowflake. Now, the question arises, how should you determine the type of table best suited for storing your data? Well, the answer lies in the nature and significance of your data. For data that undergoes frequent queries and holds critical importance for long-term use, it's wise to opt for permanent tables. If your data is frequently queried but carries lower importance, where having a backup is less crucial, transient tables may be a suitable choice. Lastly, if your data is of a temporary or transitory nature, intended for short-term applications, temporary tables make an excellent choice. An external table is a valuable Snowflake feature that enables you to effortlessly query data stored in an external stage, treating it as if it were contained within a Snowflake table. It's important to note that the external stage itself is not a part of Snowflake's infrastructure, and as such, Snowflake does not store or oversee the external stage. This external cloud storage may encompass platforms such as Amazon S3, Azure Data Lake, or Google Cloud Storage. It's important to keep in mind that external tables operate in a read-only mode, meaning you cannot execute data manipulation language (DML) operations on them. However, they remain fully functional for querying and performing join operations. Additionally, you have the flexibility to create views that reference external tables. Please be aware that querying data within an external table may exhibit slightly slower performance compared to querying data natively stored within a Snowflake table. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up by clicking the like button below. And if you haven't already, we'd love for you to subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button and ringing that notification bell. This way, you won't miss any of our future updates. Your support means the world to us. Once again, thank you for being a part of our community. We look forward to sharing more valuable content with you in the future. Have a fantastic day.